minutes this year and looks a little bit more confident in doing so. So now then, 7.5 laps then for 3,000 metres, and of course he is a former world indoor champion over this distance, over a 200 metre track. But what's he got over the 3,000 metres? This is one of the more intriguing of the events tonight.
Yes, indeed. A couple other runners to look out for in this field. Abraham Shirkos of Ethiopia, one of the fastest men this season, over 3,000 metres. James Kwalia of Qatar also has a personal best of 7:28, so he knows what this is all about. Leonard Coleman, another Kenyan, second in the 2008 World Cross Country Championships at the age of 20, and fourth this year in Jordan. Alistair Craig of Ireland, the veteran 29-year-old, is in the field as well. He has a personal best of 7:37, but more than likely it's going to be Bekele and Lagat battling it out in this one. As the pacemaker Vixen Pulane of Kenya leads us around the bend.
Yeah, we've got 3 pacemakers in the 3,000 metres as well, so they're certainly making sure that they keep the pacemakers fresh in this race. The other 2 pacemakers are Benson Aisho and Cornelius Ndiwa, who we've also seen before, as soon as possible.
Yeah, Vlasic, it appeared that she was going to really dominate the women's high jump for some time to come, and that even might be the case as we move towards the World Championships. But she lost her way, didn't she, last year, when she lost that Golden League and then the Olympic final, and now suddenly the women's high jump has become a very competitive event with the Italians and Germans coming through. As we return now to the men's 3,000, remember this is a Golden League event. There is Bekele, third at the moment, wearing the gold bib.
Well, he's certainly pushing them around. They're not far off world record pace at the moment. Pulane pushing them around about a second or 2 away from it, maybe even a little bit inside, so they're really pumping them around. Lagat there is a very languid stroke in the orange, is in 4th place at the moment. Bekele, though, as you can see there, 2 metres ahead of him, following the pacemakers, as Renaud Leveni took more than his fair share of victories inside this Stade de France, including the world title over 5,000 metres. Well, rather, in 1,500 metres, excuse me. He was in that race as well, the 5,000 metres, that Eliud Kipchoge won. And Kenenisa Bekele was also in that race as well in 2003. But at the moment, Bekele has strided away from Bernard Lagat. He showed the final pacemaker, and we seem to have burned out all of the pacemakers for the moment, and we haven't even got to the 2,000 metres. But he's out now and is on his own then for this last 1,200 metres. Lagat there, you can see, just behind, but at the moment, this is a race against the clock for the Olympic champion at 10,000 and 5,000, working on his speed in this 3,000 metres, with Lagat trying to work on his endurance, I suppose, his speed endurance, if you like, in this race. Bekele has this well in command at the moment. Of course, it's not just the fast time he's looking for, he's also looking for another victory. 2:29, 4:58 they come through then, as they head towards the final third of this race, and we head back to Di Martino in the high jump.
She fails on that attempt, but this is the Bekele we're used to seeing, dominating races. This is not his specialised event, but he's got a massive lead on Lagat already. And now, as you said, Angus, it does come down to what will be a race against time, as he appears to have this one pretty much under control.
He does. The kilometre time there just dropped away with another 60-second lap there from Bekele. Lagat's doing pretty well to hold on to him, really. This really does show a major coming back to form for Bekele, because, of course, this is underneath the distance he usually takes on with the 5,000s and the 10,000s. Be interesting to see, though, whether or not he can keep it going, because Lagat's not completely out of touch yet. Of course, the man who won the double, 1,500, 5,000 metres in Osaka, but you can see there the gap, even down that straight, actually, has grown again. He's now a full, 15 metres behind this amazing little dynamo of an Ethiopian. Just looking down at the floor, the crowd are baying them on, and of course the announcer is keeping them informed as well as to just what's going on with this proximity to the world record as well for Kenenisa Bekele. The bell comes up then, 7 minute 20.67 is the world record held by Daniel Komen since 1996. He needs an astonishing last lap if he's going to get it. The meeting record is at 7:27, held by Ali Said Sif of Morocco. That was set here as well in June, nine years ago. Bekele is running away. He has a quick look behind him, but I don't think he needs to look that way anymore. He's just got to keep going. You can see he's punishing himself. This is obviously a decision he's made coming into this race. He wants to win it by big margins. He's used to winning it by big margins. He hadn't been doing it by the big margins he had been doing in the last few races, but this is going to be much more the kind of race we're expecting from Kenenisa. The world record's not going to happen. The meeting record might happen, and the world leading time, that's a definite possibility as well. He's going to get that. The meeting record, will he get there? No, not quite. What about the world leading time? Doesn't quite get that either. Well, still a very fine time, 59 seconds for that last lap. You can see he suffered in that. He's quite capable of going 57 seconds or faster when he's really in the mood. But there perhaps just that speed endurance at the end of the race. He's still coming back from injury, don't forget. But again, another step forward for Kenenisa Bekele. And with every single race he takes this year, he is playing himself back into form and back into world-beating form. And that is just at the right time with the World Championships just around the corner. Very fine run, certainly his best of the year so far.
Yes, a very, very convincing win for Bekele, and that's 4 on the trot now for him, and he can take a break in terms of the Golden League circuit with the next meeting not till the end of August, the 28th of August to be precise, when Zurich is on the calendar. But a great run from the Ethiopian, and trying to win a share of the jackpot outright for the first time after missing out in 2006 when he just won 5 out of the 6 meetings and got a share.
Yes, just won the 5 as well, yeah.
Well,
for him that's a failure. No, absolutely, I know what you mean. But for him that is a tantamount to failure. It's anybody else that would be an amazing season.
But it was an impressive showing, as you said, Angus, and he really is running into good form now with the World Championships just round the corner. Lagat, I think, was treating this race more as preparation as well, and never really got close to Bekele. But a very convincing win.
Well, I suppose the Lagat's decision for the 5,000 metres in Berlin might well depend on whether or not this man